If you had an issue with colorism on the show, then you would not be friends with Giselle. And I feel like Chris be talking in a black sense sometimes. And like most white people, it comes in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not, that's how you know it's not authentic. It's not that you don't want colorism to exist. You just want to be able to benefit from colorism the way light-skinned women do.
I know this, I know.
Gems, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time clicking on this video, please make sure you subscribe, like this video, and let's get into this review, because don't nobody on YouTube review Housewives of Potomac like your girl. I'm not gonna go scene by scene, person by person. I just talk about what stood out to me. All right, so first up, I want to talk about Miss Escala. I don't know if it's the way you're editing, but I'm not liking you in conflict with Mia. I don't like, I did not like the scene when you pulled her to the side and was like, you know, oh, Mia, can you just not talk about your business and da-da-da-da-da. Mia, you better than me, because I would have told Escala, Escala, can you know, rally up some sort of self-esteem and not be so worried about what I'm talking about? Like, my thing is, like, honestly, I'm really not trying to come at you sideways, but like, again, it could have been edited wrong, but I just feel like if we're all confident black women, you know, who are doing the damn thing, I don't see why another black woman's light needs to be dimmed for you to feel secure within yourself. And granted, I do understand that, like, talking about women, talking about money and like stuff like that, that is annoying. I could see that, but at the same time, if that's what Mia has to do to make herself feel secure, then that's on Mia. I don't see why, like, what that has to do with you. The triple OGs is Ashley, Karen, and Giselle, right? They're not gonna come at them because they don't want the smoke. So they go at someone who they feel like is weaker. That's why Wendy went at Mia. That's why Mia went at Candiace. And I feel the same way about Escala coming at Mia as well. I feel like it's just giving, you know, I need camera time, and so I'm gonna pick at the girl who I feel like is the weaker link. You calling Escala a hoe, late. That's a late, lazy read. We can do better than that. You're an educator. I expect more educated reads. But I love you, because you giving me, other than that, you giving me everything I need. The style, the fashion, the representation, the culture. There's nothing to say about Robin. Robin brings nothing to the show, which is exactly why she needs to be demoted and replaced with Escala. Robin's on the trip, got her stank face on, mad, you know, because talking about she's on her period. Girl, don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody, like, how many times you gonna mention that? Like, have some class, Robin. And it's so funny. It's like the light-skinned women on this show are fucking classless. I'm sorry, they are. You got Giselle over here. Giselle's kids gotta tell her to chew her damn mouth closed. Ashley's nasty, disgusting ass talking about her anus, ripped anus, just got her titties just falling out her bra, just classless. And then Robin over here announcing to the world over and over again that you're on your period. Now, granted, it's not like you. I'm not doing this. It's like, okay, girl, keep your personals personal. Don't nobody want to hear all that over and over again. Who else we got, child? It was supposed to be a couples retreat. Won't nobody's husband there but Wendy's and Candiace. Make it make sense, Jesus. And Mia's. Make it make sense. Speaking of Mia, I'm spitting, child. Speaking of Mia's husband, can we talk about that? Let's talk about G. Did y'all feel uncomfortable with G? How are we feeling about G? G just gives me very much so an old, nasty man. You know, I mean, hell, they met each other at the strip club, so what exactly did y'all think their relationship was going to give? Like, that's how they interact. And honestly, like, I just feel like with Mia, like, I just feel like Mia just be giving her old man some applesauce and some graham crackers, setting him aside, you know, burping him, rubbing his belly, and spending his money. And I'm kind of here for it. Like, I don't know. I just feel like they're not as problematic as they try to make it out to be. It's just real funny how, like, you know, the girls, specifically Candiace, and I'm gonna get to her in a second, how Candiace is like trying to create this narrative like, you let your husband talk to you like that? I mean, I wasn't offended by G's behavior, for lack of better words. And it's just funny. It's like they over here talking about, ooh, you know, this is concerning. Is everything okay in the home? Meanwhile, Chris is over here slanging, yoking Candiace ass up, yanking her ass up by her arm and shit, damn near manhandling her in front of in that cheap ass restaurant. We gonna get to it. I'm just reviewing like the last 2 episodes, the most recent episodes. Candiace, Come here. Let me talk to you real quick. Let's have a conversation about colorism. I know, right? You guys, y'all hate when we talk about colorism. Y'all think that I hate light-skinned women. Well, watch me hold a dark-skinned woman accountable, okay? Candiace, yes, there is colorism on Housewives of Potomac. That goes without saying, right? It's actually very blatant. But the problem that I have with you is you don't want to address the colorism on the show. Let's be very clear, because if you had an issue with colorism on the show, then you would not be friends with Giselle. You damn sure would not be jumping on Robin's back, quiet as it's kept. I'm starting to think that you is one of them. I hope y'all don't take offense to that, but y'all know what I'm saying. I'm starting to think, because I've said it before, I say it again, I think that Robin and Giselle be licking on each other behind closed doors, and I'm starting to think that you want in on that action, because the way you jumped on Robin and was being so fake, and see, like, that's, ooh, child. Candiace, you and Ashley really have more in common than you would like to admit. Y'all both cut from the same fake ass, materialistic ass cloth. Okay, the only difference between you and Ashley is that you married for love and Ashley married for money. But other than that, y'all are still fake as fuck. Y'all still run behind Giselle's ass. Y'all still be kissing Giselle's ass. Y'all are clearly afraid of Giselle. Okay, y'all both like to play the victim. Y'all both are married to white men. Which brings me to my next point, Candiace. I'm sick of you trying to, like, use Ashley's white man as a dig, as if your husband is not white. Like, stop. Now, yes, there's levels to this white shit. Well, not really. I mean, white supremacy is white supremacy no matter how you want to flip it. A white man in America has the same amount of privilege as another white man in America, because they're both still white, and the system that governs their privilege is governed by whiteness. Okay? But with that being said, yes, obviously Michael has more privileges because he has more money than Chris. Yes, I'll give you that. But he's still a white man nonetheless. You don't want to dismantle colorism. You don't want to equalize the playing field. You want the privileges that come with light-skinned women. You want to exploit the same privileges that light-skinned women take full advantage of. That's really what it is. You want, and that's why when you jump out there and make these heinous statements, calling her a slave, stuff like that, you want to get away with that the same way light-skinned women get away with shit like that all the time. That's what it is. It's not that you don't want colorism to exist. You just want to be able to benefit from colorism the way light-skinned women do. And that's garbage. And that will never happen. And the way I see through all of that. Like, you really, I was about to say, honestly, like, the way you move like a light-skinned woman, like a stereotypical light-skinned woman. You have all of that. Like, you know, you like to throw your hand and throw a rock and hide your hand. You like to talk big and bad, like you finna do something. Then when you get your ass whooped, you like to call the police. You move like a Karen, like a whitewashed ass black Karen. That's what you move like a Giselle. Like the stereotypical light-skinned woman. I really do. Like you have, and that's probably why people don't like you. There is colorism on the show. We can't deny it, but we also cannot deny your behavior. Your behavior is disgusting. And you know what? Another thing, real quick. The reason why it's so easy for you to take these digs at Mia about her mom is because you don't respect your mother. Your mother clearly doesn't respect you. That's why she slaps you around, talks to you the way she talks to you, emasculates your husband. You got your mother's ways for real. Your mother is nasty. She has a nasty spirit and energy about her, and that's the womb that you came from, and it resonates all within you. The most redeemable quality about you is your white ass husband. Quite frankly, I love Chris. I think he's really nice. I could take with him without the black scent. I've said it before, I say it again. I feel like Chris be talking in a black scent sometimes. And like most white people, it comes in and out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not, that's how you know it's not authentic. He has it sometimes and he loses it in the next scene. I don't understand why the white man is the oldest white man, or just the white man in general. Why is the white man walking around in Jordans, gray sweatpants, okay, a black hoodie? It's in a room full of black men. You're the only person that's wearing these like stereotypical urban clothing. You also be going out your way to talk about Chris's brown penis. Like, you give me one of them black girls that think that their husband is not white. It's like, girl, your husband is white. I might have to make a separate video for this. I think I might have to do a separate video just addressing Candiace, her black sin having ass husband, and colorism, and well, maybe not colorism, but and just the passes that she likes to make for her white husband, and how this applies to so many black women in interracial relationships. And see, this is my issue. This is one of my biggest issue with interracial relationships, especially when it comes to black women and white men, because a lot of times, so on one hand, right, with black men who date white women, right, a lot of times they like to compare black women to white women and talk about why they like white women so much more, and all the things that they do better than the black women, right? That's what typically happens. With black women who date white men, they tend to make these comparisons about how, or try to draw parallels between how their husband is not like most white men, and it's so freaking annoying. So often whenever I meet a black woman with a white husband, it's always this, oh, my husband is not like that, my husband is not like most white guys, your husband benefits from white supremacy, your husband has white privilege, okay, so he's like most white men. Get the hell out of here. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Like, I don't care what neighborhood he grew up in. I don't care how hot he likes his chicken. I'm telling you this is true story. Like, this is some of the stuff that some of these women be saying sometimes to try to convince themselves. Your husband is not vanilla, your husband is not white chocolate, your husband is white. Stop it, okay? Candiace, your husband's brown penis does not give him flavor. He's still very much so a white man, just like Chris. No, excuse me, just like Michael. And Candiace, quiet as it's kept, Candiace, you one of them whitewashed black women. I'm sorry, you and Ashley are cut from the same cloth. You whitewash just like she is, child. Oh my gosh, it really annoys me when Ashley be trying to talk in her black girl talk. You know what I'm saying? No, Ashley, I don't know what you're saying. Like, I can't stand Ashley. I don't even have time to give her none. It's a selective outrage for me, child. Like, that's how I know that Candiace, you're full of crap, and that colorism is not an issue for you, because you're friends with Giselle. If colorism was a trigger for you, then you would not be with the biggest perpetuator of colorism, which is Giselle Bryant, which is the light-skinned black woman who sentences dark-skinned women to the lower quarters. And yes, I know Karen went with her, but Ascala's dark-skinned self was there too. I don't like Giselle. I really don't. I'm not even gonna waste another. I ain't gonna waste the storage on my phone to talk about it. But I cannot stand Giselle. I can't stand Giselle or Ashley. I don't know who I dislike more, Giselle or Ashley. I don't know. But yes, girl, I'm finna go. Y'all let me know. Oh, girl. Nicolette Minaj is gonna be hosting Housewives of Potomac, or helping to host. Any effort to try and take away the shine from her nasty ass husband. The Miss Minaj, Onika, why don't you just sit your ass down somewhere? Don't nobody want to see you. Like, I'm not, girl. Maybe that's the next time. Now, you know what? I know what I'm gonna talk about next. All right, girl. I'm gonna go on, child. Finish my drink and edit this video, and I'll be back with some more deuces.